Good evening, everyone. Welcome back again in another weekly market outlook. I hope you guys are good and are ready for the next week. And first of all, if anyone want to join us for training or for group membership, which is unlimited, you just simply head to the techtradingacademy.com. Check the levels. There are two levels: group training and one-on-one training. So in group training, you're gonna have the access for unlimited period of time and access to other stuffs, everything. Yeah, for an unlimited time period. So if you are looking to join us, simply head to the techtradingacademy.com and join. If you are looking for further information, fill that form, inquiry form, and send that form to me for further information. Yeah, so I'll try my best to get back to you. So if you are looking for social sites so that you can follow me on that social sites for trade setups, ideas, and all those things, then head to my trading view profile. Yeah, type wave trader there on the trading view profile. You're gonna see my image over there. Quite old. Yeah, but you're gonna see my image over there and click on ideas or trade setups. Check the signature box. Right, so check the signature box. You're gonna see the all links are there in the signature box. All right, so for training or for membership, website techtradingacademy.com, YouTube, where people are watching weekly market outlook live now. Yeah, so Twitter for ideas and updates, Facebook for ideas and updates, Slack for paid members, and Telegram for ideas and updates. All right, so make sure you follow me on Telegram as well. So I update charts and post ideas on the Telegram as well. So this is the oil chart. Let me show you quickly the oil chart. Yeah, so we were looking for actually buy setup on the oil in our paid group, and we were waiting for the correction. Even I have shown you that correction in the weekly market outlook as well. Yeah, so that correction, and when that correction completed, we were looking for that correction to continue to go higher. So we only got just one more up move on the oil. We are looking something big. We are looking for oil to continue to go higher up to $100 or $80 or $90. So far it is being traded almost at 62 $63. All right, so looking for it to continue more upside oil. Yeah, so if you are looking for updates and ideas, make sure you guys are following me on the Telegram as well. Yeah, so hope you guys have traded on that chart as well. So cat yen. Okay, so let's move on to the market for this week. What we can see in the market. All right, what we can expect, what kind of movements or trade setups you guys can see. Okay, so a couple of news events are going to be there in the next week. Yeah, so make sure you guys trade with care. We haven't seen huge movement in the last week just because of the you know uh, the the vote on the pound pairs. Yeah, Brexit vote that did not move the market a lot, but still movement gonna be over there. That issue hasn't gone anywhere. All right, still there. So let's start from the silver and let's start from the palladium first. Yeah. So palladium is in a very strong bullish trend. You guys can have a short-term buy set up over there on the palladium. Yeah, so you see that trend is very strong bullish since 2016, and you guys can look for it to continue to go higher for this week. Yeah, so make sure you trade with care because you are looking for buy at the top. Yeah, and the bigger the correction, the better the opportunity gonna be over there on the palladium for short-term upside. All right, so this ABC move, yes, it can do like that. Correction can get bigger like this. If this is going to happen, then look for this trade. All right, up to $1,500 target, $1,500. Yeah, so keep an eye on that bottom and look for this move. Look for it to continue to go higher this week. Yeah, so that kind of move. Yeah, that correction can get bigger. If so, then watch these areas. Price should not go beyond 1320, yeah, and correction should be there within that. And you are looking for this kind of pattern formation for more upside on the Palladium. So good trade setup, good opportunity gonna be over there for short term or medium term for more upside. Trend is very strong. Keep an eye on there for this week. And silver, you guys are looking for silver to go back. We have seen, you know, a triangle, but that triangle did not continue to go higher, symmetrical triangle, and price went down. So we have seen change in pattern formation. All right, so we did not see breakout. Last week I have shown you something like that pattern formation, if you remember. Yeah, now this week watch it to do that and continue to go higher. All right, this ABC move, all right, and it to break out and continue to go higher. So look for similar kind of trade like the trade which I have just shown you in Palladium. So look for it to continue to go higher for short term, for upside. Yeah, if you are not going to see that move, then what you guys should look for, you guys look for it to break down, correction, and get down back to the bottom, and again longer term buy from $14. All right, so this kind of correction can appear over there. We may see again bottom back to the $14 area again on the silver. Yep, silver can get down again at these areas. If so, ideal setup going to be over there. You can go for that short-term trade back to the bottom if you like. Yeah, but we are more interested to go long on the silver every time, and silver going to get back to the 14 or 14 or 13 or 1350, whatever, 1380, 13, those areas, because these areas are the production cost. Yeah, and you know, every time when silver going to go beyond these areas, look for longer term buy on the silver, because that's the production cost, average production cost, you know, from 10 to $14. Yeah, it vary from company to company or firm to firm, yeah, or mining companies to company, cash cost. So longer term buy opportunity gonna occur every time, and silver gonna get back. So this week you guys are looking for it to continue to go higher, and similar kind of trade you guys are looking for on the gold. Okay, I have just posted that chart. Hope you guys hit the like button. Yeah, you support the idea. If you feel that idea or that chart or that trade setup is helping you in your trading, then make sure you hit the like button. All right, you support the idea with your feedback. Okay, so similar trade setup you guys are looking for on the gold. We were looking for last week gold to break out and continue to go higher. Yeah, and we did not see that breakout. It went down. Now watch that bottom, this area, and that short-term trade, if that trade is going to break out, stay in, look for more upside like that wave. Yeah, if not going to break down, take off that short-term profit, look for short-term sell, again pay attention over there and look for that trade for upside. All right, so if we are not going to see anything over there for upside and price gonna break down like that, price gonna break down that uptrend, the trend which we are having over there. Yeah, before going for short on the dollar, on the gold, yeah, we need to see that there is a correction for downside like the way you guys have seen there. All right, before we start to sell the gold back to the bottom. So confirmation is needed over there for more downside, yeah, on gold, and same on the silver. So same trade on both gold and silver, continuation for more upside. And on dollar index, if you guys remember that last week I have shown you this chart. Yeah, that structure, I have shown you that structure. Within that structure, one more up move is possible and one more drop on possible on the euro dollar, and one more up move on the dollar chief. So what you guys having over there on the dollar index, this move is trying to appear over there. Yeah, okay, so we are not expecting that the dollar index gonna form higher high within that channel. Yeah, and we're gonna see, you know, a drop after hitting the 618 or 50% retracement of that move. Yeah, if so, and if we are going to see breakdown there, aggressive breakdown, then make sure you guys catch that move to the downside. Yeah, because momentum is very slower there on the dollar index for upside, and dollar index can break down at any times, and the euro can break up as well. So if we are not going to see breakout on the dollar index for downside, okay, so I will show you what kind of price section you guys need to look for this week before you go for buy and before you go for short. So what kind of price section I have asked you to look for last week, if you remember? Let me go back to the Telegram and let me show you chart from there. All right, so if you remember, then last week you guys were looking for correction on the euro dollar or 4-hour correction for more upside. So we did not see a correction on the euro dollar for upside, yeah, and we have seen correction for the downside. This correction, yeah, that was the correction which I was asking to look for downside or aggressive move from there to continue to go higher. So we did not see. We have seen that. We went short on the euro dollar for downside. We have seen that correction and another correction after that. All right. So for this week, what you're gonna look for on the euro dollar, you're gonna look for this. All right, this trade continue to go back up within that channel. All right, and on dollar index, same move. Okay, so you guys know that it is pushing up for one more up move. Yeah, you see that? Just showing you that pattern formation and price was there. Okay, so it can push up for that one more up move. So although we are not expecting that move to continue to go higher, we are looking for that to drop like this, break down and continue to go lower. So what kind of price action you guys need to look for this week for drop? Aggressive breakdown of that trend. All right, so you see that this trend is just pushing higher, forming corrections and keep pushing higher. Okay, so price can form another correction there, and you're gonna see like that. Okay, so this is the correction which I was asking you to look for last week. Yeah, and if you're gonna see that correction again, okay, so continuation for more upside. Yeah, if that correction is not going to appear over there and the dollar index is going to do something like that, just look for like this. Okay, so go for short and watch for correction and keep selling the dollar index until we're going to see the ascending channel or wedge is going to break down for further downside. All right, so similar kind of price action you guys looking for on the euro dollar. Okay, this is what we are looking for on the euro dollar. Longer term chart is the same, that's not changed. So this is still euro dollar is still within a sideways move or correction. So what you guys gonna look for the next week? All right, so we were short on the euro dollar for short term, yeah, looking for these short term move back to the bottom. Now next week, what you guys gonna look for? You guys should look for, yeah, it still can continue to go lower. All right, so it hasn't confirmed that the euro gonna reverse next week for this move. All right, so this move hasn't confirmed yet. So what it can do, it can form another correction there like that, and it can break down for one more drop back to the bottom. So that one more move can appear over there for next week. All right, so another correction can appear over there and we can see one more drop. So this possibility still exists over there. So if we're gonna see correction over there again like the previous one, then we're gonna look for it to continue to go lower for medium term or short term, retest that bottom or form new low, and we will be a buyer again from the new low for upside. Okay, so far, so I mean, this is not the trade. I mean, we prefer to see on the euro dollar. We prefer to see euro dollar to reverse up to 120 in longer term, or 120 or 125. Yeah, that's the trade which we want to see on the euro dollar. Yeah, so what kind of price action you guys should keep an eye for next week? All right, so keep an eye this trend to break out. Okay, this trend to break up. All right, break up, correct, and continue to go higher. Okay, and keep buying the way price has done there. All right, so that was the trend. You guys seen that trend? Sharp move came over there. Price was correcting, broken down, correcting, broken down, correcting, broken down. Similar kind of move you guys are looking for. from the previous bottom, or from the trend line, and correct and keep buying the euro back to the top. Yeah, so that's going to be easy trade once price going to break up the euro dollar downtrend for upside. All right, so good luck. And a similar kind of price action look for next week on the dollar chief chart. I have already posted over there on the social site for you guys. All right, so look for this trend, the trend you guys are having. Last week we were looking for price action somewhere there for drop. I have shown you that, but price still within a short-term bullish trend and still pushing for upside. All right, so you guys are looking for this uptrend to break down, correct, and keep going lower. All right, so this kind of trade you guys are looking for, or longer term continuation back to the 92 area. So this is also going to be a good trade once dollar chief going to break down to the downside. So this trend, the trend you guys are having, that trend to break down and continue to go lower. That trend breakdown, correct, continue to go lower. Okay, if we are not going to see that breakdown, okay, I'm going to show you I mean, slightly changing mass structure. Okay, if we are not going to see that breakdown, all right, and dollar chief gonna start to do something like that, okay, then there gonna be a one more up move like that back to the top, this area. Yeah, so we really don't like to see that move on the dollar chief. We like to see the dollar chief to go down up to 92 in longer term, and dollar chief has the potential to go down up to 90 or 92 in longer run. All right, so it is already at the top. So this correction can push for further upside the dollar chief. Yeah, if we are going to see that correction, we will, look for that short term up, and again we will be a longer term seller on the dollar chief from the top. Yeah, but I don't think so we're going to see that correction for more upside, and dollar chief going to collapse to the downside from the current price like that, and we're going to see the continuation like that trade. All right, so or more downside for longer term. We are longer term bearish on the dollar chief from the previous high, that high. And dollar CAD. Okay, so chart maybe you guys have just seen. All right, so this is what you are looking for. Big drop on the dollar CAD. Yeah, what kind of drop? So this pattern or this structure is similar. All right, this pattern and the structure which we are having on the dollar CAD is similar like the CAD yen. All right, so if you're gonna look at the updates, you're gonna understand that. Okay, so when dollar CAD was the CAD yen was at the top, we were looking for CAD yen to drop. Yeah, and CAD yen went down very, very aggressively from after breaking down this area. So we were expecting some price action over there for something like that pattern formation. We did not see that move. So CAD yen went down very, very aggressively, yeah, from there. So a similar kind of move we are expecting on the dollar CAD. All right. So this pattern you guys are having on the dollar CAD, right? And that pattern to break down the way a dollar CAD yen has done, all right? So something like that. You see that? The one more move down we are expecting on the dollar CAD. Okay, so here at this area, it is correcting, all right? It is correcting. So look for that correction to break down and continue to go lower up to this bottom, or all the way back to that bottom. Yeah, so correction is something like that is happening over there. Last week I have asked you to look for that kind of correction over there. So if correction is not going to break down and going to get bigger like that, you can trade on that for a medium term or short term for upside on the dollar CAD. But longer term wave, the wave we're gonna look for, we're gonna stay bearish. All right, this wave, because the pattern and the structure is telling us that in longer term dollar CAD gonna drop. I have just shown you the example on the CAD yen, so we will stay bearish on the dollar CAD for longer term. Okay, so here is the chart, and watch that for next week. All right, so this correction can slightly get bigger. All right, so this correction can get bigger like this. Okay, your ABC move. So if that's going to happen, watch that area and look for it to go down aggressively. Yeah, if this move is going to be very, very aggressive, you can buy for short term for upside, but as a, back to that top, yeah, but as I said, we're gonna be longer term bearish on the dollar CAD, so we would prefer to go for short you know, on the dollar CAD after watching price action there at this area, after watching price action there at this area, or if we're gonna see that the breakout is going to happen aggressively like that, we will follow that breakout to the downside. All right, so that's your dollar CAD and the Kiwi dollar. Okay, so a bigger chart is same. You guys know that I have shown you before that we are looking for Kiwi dollar to form a correction and continue to go higher for longer term. So for next week, you guys can go for short term sell on the Kiwi dollar. Just make sure you trade with care. All right, so look for this to continue. All right, look for this to continue to go lower back to that bottom or new low, and this ABC move I have already shown you that, and continue to go higher for longer term. All right, and just look for it to continue to go lower. Yeah, and once price gonna come close to this bottom, watch either it is going to break down forming new low or reversing from that bottom. All right, and Australian dollar and US dollar, finally you guys are having correction over there. Longer term chart is there. You guys, hope you guys have seen that already. All right, this is what you are looking for longer term reversal on the Uzi dollar, and on 4-hour time frame or on daily time frame, you guys are looking for this correction to break out and continue to go higher. All right, so this correction is slightly getting bigger. Okay, this correction to break out and continue to go higher. So if correction is going to get further bigger, I mean like that, going to be deeper, we will look for longer term reversal on the, we will stay bullish on the Uzi dollar and US dollar for longer term. All right, so far this is the short term trade or a medium term trade for next week. Okay, so we were looking for it to break out and continue to go higher. We did not see breakout yet. Correction is just trying to get bigger. All right, so just watch it to continue to go higher. Yeah, this trade, and if price keep forming corrections after that, keep buying. All right, so Euro New Zealand dollar, Euro New Zealand dollar, we are short on both at the same time, by the way. Yeah, so Kiwi dollar and US dollar, we are looking for Kiwi dollar, Kiwi and dollar to form new low or at least test the previous low and then reverse from there. Yeah, if that is going to happen, then obviously Euro New Zealand dollar gonna get down. We're gonna see bigger daily ABC over there, bigger correction on the Euro New Zealand dollar. Yeah, Euro New Zealand dollar then can go up for one more up move. All right, okay. So far we are looking for that to continue to go lower, Euro New Zealand dollar to continue to go lower. I will show that chart, but at the same time we are looking for New Zealand dollar and US dollar to continue to go lower. Yeah, I mean we are looking for both currencies to get weaker, but both currencies not gonna get weaker at the same time. If both currencies gonna get weaker at the same time, then Euro New Zealand dollar gonna stay sideways or gonna test the previous high. All right, so watch for this and like that, and it to break out and continue to go higher. If not, then again that pattern, this and that. All right, every time when price forms new low, look for it to break out that top. Yeah, look for buy there, and this flag or descending channel, look for it to continue to go higher. All right, look for it to break out and continue to go higher. So when you guys should be a seller over there, when you should look for sell if it is not going to break up. Yeah, it should be sharp to the downside, it should correct, and then you should look for that one more drop. Currently we don't see price action for this one more drop. We don't see price action there, we don't see that price action like that. All right, so we don't see price action, so there is no trade. Yeah, there is no trade. That trade, we don't see that trade right now on the Australian dollar, US dollar at this area. So what we see correction. We have seen sharp move from the bottom. We are having correction. Yeah, now we are looking for that correction to continue to go higher rather than for one more drop on the Australian dollar, US dollar. All right. So look for it to continue to go higher for longer term. And dollar yen finally went up for one more up move. Yeah, that one more up move was possible, and even I have shown you that last week. But we are again bearish on the dollar yen. Dollar yen slightly went up. Yeah, so for longer term we are still bullish on the dollar yen. Yeah, so I don't think so the dollar yen gonna continue to go higher without hitting the $100 area in longer run. So still a lot of potential over there on the dollar yen for the downside. Okay, so we are looking for like that. And I don't think so, guys, you're gonna see on the dollar yen from current price like something like that move, because uncertainty is still there in the market, and that uncertainty still can drive the yen pairs very aggressively for downside. Yeah, you guys still can see strength on the yen pairs. Yeah, so China and US trade war still there. That's not going anywhere. You know, quickly. Okay, so we are looking for this wave, the wave which have just started, to continue to go lower. So a lot of potential over there. So how you can trade on, the question is how you can trade on the dollar yen from at the current price. All right, so what you guys should do. Okay, so the ABC move is there, the ABC move which I have shown you last week. Yeah, so we were looking for this correction to break out throughout the week, this correction to break out throughout the week. We did not see that, breakout. Price is slightly pushing up after forming corrections on lower time frame. Yeah, and still it is forming those corrections for more upside, so which means that it can push up for a couple of pips. But what you guys need to look for, I will tell you. Okay, so it is still pushing up after forming these correction for short term, because equity market is pushing up and yen losing its strength against the measures. Okay, so still pushing up, you guys can see that. Yeah, so it still can push up a couple of more pips like that. All right, and you can trade on that even if you want. All right, you can trade on that for short term. Just remind me later on. Yeah, dollar and Chinese yuan also forming a very good currency. Thanks for reminder, but remind me again once. I'll I'll finish the measures, because there is an opportunity on that pair. I will show you that. Okay, so watch for this correction and short term buy like that. You can trade on that. Okay, but if you are trading that way, looking for short term buy on the dollar yen, yeah, make sure you're looking for very small moves and keep taking your profit off rather than staying within for upside. Okay, and what you need to look for, yeah, look for this stronger sell. Okay, like that. All right, so this correction completed. Yeah, and price went down aggressively. So look for that price action on the dollar yen. Once dollar yen gonna give you that price action, then watch for this the trend you guys are having over there. Yeah, this ABC move, to break down and continue to go lower, and then keep selling the dollar yen all the way back to the bottom, up to 104 or 99. All right, so if we are not going to see that sharp sell, okay, let me copy paste some stuff for you over there. Okay, if we are not going to see that price action over there on the dollar yen, okay, and we are going to see correction over there like this. All right, correction like that. Okay, then there's going to be a medium term buy like that. Yeah, but again, we're going to look for this daily correction to break down, right? To break down aggressively the way it has done there. Yeah, until price going to stay within this bigger daily correction, we're going to look for it to break down rather than for buy on the dollar yen. All right, so this daily correction. All right, this is daily correction. Right, this daily correction to break down and test this area or form new low. Yeah, so it can stay within that here for short term. Yeah, it can push up, it can do it like that. Okay, this correction it can do something like this. I mean, can get bigger. So how this correction gonna change? Yeah, if that correction gonna get bigger like that, we will stay bearish. We will stay bearish on the dollar yen. We will look for that trade. Yeah, how that correction can change if it is going to take like that. I mean, spiking up aggressively. Yeah, that will change. Then we will watch for correction and we will look for it to continue to go back up. Yeah, we will watch pull back and then we will look for it to continue to go back up. So as long as price is not going to do that, we're going to look for this daily correction to do this, to break down, and just hold on, guys. There are a lot of setups. I will show you. Yeah, I will show you every every potential setup. Just hold on, don't rush. Okay, and euro yen is same like the dollar yen. All right, so you see that it is forming the similar pattern formation, the pattern formation you guys just have seen on the dollar yen. Your A wave, B wave, and C wave is possible over there for next week. Yeah, so you can buy for short term euro yen on lower time frame for 15-minute corrections or 30-minute correction, which I have just shown you on the dollar yen. Okay, and at any time when you're gonna see that the euro yen is going to break down aggressively to the downside from the previous top, going to break down, just follow the sell, don't go for buy. Yeah, so any buy you are looking for, make sure you are looking for short term buy correction, short term buy correction, short term buy. All right, and if you are going to see that bigger correction, then look for sudden draw from the trend line. As long as price gonna stay within these corrections, we will look for the yen to get strong. All right, same structure and same pattern formation on that this pair, and the same pattern and structure formation you guys are having on the pound yen. Pound yen slightly went up more than our expectations. Yeah, that was because of the Brexit vote. All right, so we're gonna stay bearish on the pound yen. Yeah, so longer term, you guys know that we are looking for the pound yen to do like that longer term. All right, so bigger ABC move. All right, so same pattern which I have just shown you right now. All right, just shown you on the dollar yen. Okay, so you got the strong move, you got the A, B, and C longer term. All right, so we'll see that either after this pattern we're gonna see one more drop, or this is gonna take longer term rise after forming double bottom. All right, so what you guys are looking for this week, same like the other yen pairs. All right, so correct, continue for short term, and drop aggressively to the downside. All right, so it is correcting, yeah. So this correction slightly can push out, but you guys are looking for sudden drop. Sudden drop, this ABC move to finish back to that bottom. All right, if that ABC move is not going to fall aggressively to the downside, and price gonna keep correcting, yeah, like that. All right, price gonna start to correct again. Yeah, so look for it to continue to go higher rather than for that drop. Okay, so we believe that price gonna stay within this for a while, and we may see that drop, the drop which we are expecting before we start to see a reversal on the yen pairs. All right, and euro pound, what we were expecting. Let me show you the chart from the. Okay, so this is the pound yen chart. I have shared that chart before as well with you. So when we have seen that daily correction, expecting it to continue to go lower, we got that move. Yeah, now price is doing this. Yeah, this move. Yeah, but the strength we are having there, we believe that that strength still gonna stay there, and the price gonna attack the previous low before we're gonna start to see that move, the move which we are expecting over there on the pound yen for longer term. All right, and the euro pound chart. Let me show you the euro pound chart. All right, so that's what you're looking for on the euro pound. Okay, so I have shown you even this correction, when that correction was appearing over there, how to trade within that correction. Yeah, yeah, shut them up, and then once price gonna hit the top, look for that to drop. Yeah, shown you those charts even in the weekly market outlook. Now what you are looking for this week, this to continue to go lower, all right, and hit that top, that bottom, or keep pushing lower. Yeah, complete that this pattern. All right. Right, and there we're gonna look for either we're gonna have that move or not, or the euro pound is going to get down for longer term. All right, so here you got the updated chart. Okay, so this to continue. there is a correction. Yeah, that correction to break down and continue. So your short-term trade going to be that up to that bottom for the next week. All right, so look for that short-term trade back to that bottom. And if breakdown is going to be very very aggressive, you can stay for further downside, and again can look for it to reverse for upside. All right, so this trade for next week, how you can trade on that move for next week. All right, so this correction to breakdown. All right, so as long as price gonna stay within that correction the way it is doing, let me show you on lower time frame. You guys gonna understand that. Okay, so you see that this is still within a correction, and that correction can keep pushing higher. Even you can trade for short term 15-minute time frame for more upside for short term. All right, so if you're gonna see another correction like that there, all right, so look for that short term buy. All right, and watch how far that short-term buy goes. If keep pushing higher, you can stay in, retest the top again, and longer-term sell again from that top. All right, and if you are not going to see that correction there, and it is going to take, I mean, it is going to break down. Yeah, sell, stop, watch. Yeah, sell, put stop behind that, and watch it to continue to go lower. All right, so trade with care on this pair. Yeah, the price you guys are having at the current on this pair currently, normally we avoid to trade on these kind of pairs. Normally we avoid to trade when we see that the price is in a is within a bigger structure. Yeah, rather than at the top or bottom. Yeah, so you only can get a short-term trade on it. Yeah, it was at the top. There was a good opportunity on the euro pound at that top, at the X area. Yeah, now you are looking for continuation for short term, so make sure you trade with care. Yeah, so you're not going to get a huge potential over there on the euro pound for the more downside. Yeah, so the potential was there at the top when it was hitting the 91 or 90 area. Yeah, that was the top, and price even can continue to go lower for longer term. All right, so make sure price within this the bigger structure. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see that? All right, so price within this bigger sideways correction. All right, so you can see movement like that. I mean, price can change the patterns at any time. You see that sideways movement? You see that sideways movement? Oh, these are clear, corrective patterns. Okay, so price can stay there. Something like that pattern can appear over there. Currently, price is forming a flag, just that flag to break down and continue to go lower. All right, so trade with care on the euro pound at the bottom. So you can trade on this pair, you know, almost similar like the euro pound. Okay, and has a huge potential more than the euro pound. All right, so as you guys know that we are looking for longer term reversal on the pound wave from these lows. All right, so what you guys gonna look for this week, this pair to continue to go higher. Okay, similar way the way I have just shown you the euro pound chart lower time frame. Okay, so you see that correction, another correction is just forming over there like the euro pound. All right, that correction to break out and continue to go higher. Okay, and watch it how far and how aggressively this correction goes. Okay, if that's not going to happen, you are not going to see that one more up move like the way you have seen there, and price is going to break down. Okay, so let it correct. Yeah, once price gonna correct, then start to look for it to go down. So either way, pound shift goes next week, they're gonna be a good trade for short term on this pair. All right. Yeah, so first of all, look for it to continue this correction to break up and continue. Okay, if that's not going to happen, and you guys are going to see correction there for downside, okay, then sell it back to the 124 or 120, and again from that bottom from 120 we're gonna look for it to reverse for longer term. Okay, so good pair. And trade with care on the pound CAD, because same like this pair is same like the euro pound is within this bigger sideways correction. All right, so longer term we are looking for this to happen. Yeah, but this correction still can break down for one more move down. Okay, we can see that and then up, or we can see this. All right, so this correction still can break down for one more drop. So direction hasn't confirmed yet on the pound CAD for longer term that the which way price gonna go. But I mean, either after forming one more drop, price gonna reverse, or price gonna just take off from current price and gonna continue to go higher. All right. So we are little bit cautious on this pair. Yeah, this pair and pound CAD, pound New Zealand dollar, and on the pound Australian dollar. Yeah, I forget to show you pound dollar. Let me show you pound dollar first. On this pair, we are clear. Yeah, we are clear that the longer term move gonna be bullish on the pound CAD. All right, we're gonna see that move. Right there, we are confirmed that the wave we're gonna see on the pound dollar, that wave gonna be bullish. All right, but you guys still can see one more drop on the the pound dollar. Okay, so and a good opportunity you guys can see on the pound dollar. All right, so let me show you the chart. All right, so that was the pattern which we were expecting. I have shown that chart before. Yeah, which we were this pattern which we were expecting on the pound dollar. Yeah, pound dollar formed new low and then reversed, and still within that correction. Yeah, so last week we were expecting it to push up. Last week, actually, we were expecting it to do something like that. All right, break out aggressively for upside and continue to go higher. So we did not see that. So that uncertainty is still there. That issue hasn't gone anywhere. The Brexit issue is still there, guys. Yeah, but soon we're gonna get something on that issue gonna go away very soon. Okay, so what you can look for next week, this one more wave can appear over there. All right, back to the bottom, this one more wave. Yeah, so trade on that one more wave to the downside with care. All right, because the pound is going down, but going down very slow, very slow. It's moving to the downside but slowly, very slowly. Yeah, you see that. So it was sharp from there. Yeah, and moving to the downside slowly. Yeah, pushing lower. Yeah, and rising, but rising correctively. So we are expecting it to rise like that, aggressive move, sharp move, and correct, and resume the bullish, longer term bullish trend. All right, so you can trade next week for this move. All right, so I will show you how. Yeah, but make sure you manage yourself, manage your trade. Okay, so on this chart, we can see that one more drop. All right, so we can see that one more drop and then reversal. Yeah, so you guys can see something like that move again. That move gonna be good. Yeah, almost more than 400 pips. So how you can trade for that move? Keep an eye there on your lower time frame. All right, keep an eye there and watch for the correction on your lower time frame there. Okay, if you see that correction, watch that correction to break down and clear that bottom, clear that trend line, and continue to go lower. Okay, if that is not going to happen, it is not going to break down. Okay, then look for this move and it to continue to go higher. Let me go back to the further lower time frame. All right, so this kind of correction, it is going down, but going down very slow. All right, so watch for that kind of correction. Right, that kind of correction, and that correction to continue to go lower. All right, and break the previous lower, previous bottom, or the trend, or the daily correction, continue to go lower. All right, so when you guys gonna start to buy the pound dollar for longer term, when you're gonna see that the pound dollar is going to break above that channel. All right, this channel is going to break out aggressively. Okay, and price correcting, we will be a longer term buyer again on it. We are already longer term buy on the pound dollar from these areas. The chart I have just shown you, but the way it is doing, that's not good. Yeah, it can get done for one more move down back to the bottom for new low, or price can test the. Let me show you guys what kind of chart you guys are looking for, or what kind of price action you are looking for. Okay, so you guys are looking for sell on this chart and price went down. Yeah, this is the price action which I have just shown you on 15-minute time frame. Correction appeared and the pound dollar started to went down. Yeah, so this kind of correction, but on lower degree, on lower time frame, like 15 or 30-minute time frame, or maybe on 1 hour. All right, so good opportunity for short term. Okay, so pound CAD, a pound CAD can get back to the bottom again. All right, it can test the bottom again. So correction, get down. All right, correction, get down. If correction is not going to happen, yeah, and it is going to do this, okay, then look for it to continue to go higher. Okay, then look for this, I mean that pattern, you're running flat. All right, then look for it to continue to go higher. All right, so just trade with care on this pair. Every time when it is testing the previous bottom, 168 or 169, pay attention over there for it to hold and reverse. If breaking down, then trade, then stay away. And every time when it is testing the top, pay attention there. All right, and on the pound Australian dollar, we are still neutral on it for clear direction. Okay, but next week just look for this to happen. All right, so correct and look for it to continue to go lower. All right, and similar kind of trade setup on the pound New Zealand dollar. And pound New Zealand dollar went up, so last week, as I said, guys, we were neutral on it. Yeah, so correction and do that. Okay, so look for it to go down for one more move down back to the bottom. And Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, so Euro New Zealand dollar can form a big correction over there, or you can see sideways. So this is what we are looking for. Okay, and we are looking for this correction to continue to go lower. Okay, do that, or at least test that bottom. Yeah, so one more drop on the Kiwi dollar, gonna give you one more up move like this there. Okay, like that, we can see one more up move on the Kiwi dollar, on the Euro New Zealand dollar. So next week there is ECB. Yeah, so trade with care. So currently we are looking for this to continue to go lower. Yeah, last week I have shown you something like that. Watch for the correction and that correction to continue to go lower. Okay, so correction is there. Look for it to continue to go lower, back to the bottom. If not, if it is not going to continue to go lower, then there going to be a bigger daily correction like that for one more up move. Okay, ABC move. All right, so this ABC move. Okay, so it can continue to go higher for one more up move rather than for continuation to the downside. And Euro Australian dollar is pushing lower, but not pushing aggressively to the downside, pushing slowly. Yeah, so another continuation and continue to go lower. Okay, so pushing slowly to the downside. So what it can do, it can break out, right? It can break out and it can get back to that top. Okay, this possibility exists over there. So stay bearish, and any correction, these corrections, to look for it to continue to go lower. So bigger chart, I have shown that bigger chart a couple of times. Let me show you again. Okay, so this is what we are looking for longer term on the Euro Australian dollar. And EuroCAD. All right, so EuroCAD is just going down. All right, so here you got the EuroCAD, yeah? EuroCAD is going down and still pushing lower. So next week, there is ECB press conference. Just make sure you trade with care on the EuroCAD. Okay, so what you can look for, just continuation. Yeah, another correction over there and continue to go lower back to that bottom. You hit that bottom or new low. Chart I have just shown you. All right, there is no any sign for reversal yet. Yeah, if we are going to see sign for reversal, I mean EuroCAD gonna start to reverse for upside. Yeah, we're gonna watch for this to happen. All right, do that and then go back up. Okay, for upside we're gonna watch for this price action. If that price action gonna be over there because of the ECB rate the CN, then we're gonna look for it to continue to go back up for short. Like that trade can appear over there. All right, that move can appear over there back to that top. So just look for continuation and continue to go lower. EuroCAD. Okay, so Euro Chief again, slow moving pair. We are neutral in it, but big image is there. All right. So you don't have a perfect setup on the Euro Chief. And CAD Yen, similar setup, almost on the same yen pairs. Okay, so short term buy for one more up move and watch how far that one more up move goes. And once price complete that one more up move, look for it to drop, and that kind of move you guys are looking for. Okay, test this bottom again. All right, ABC move, and same on this chart. Okay, so short term up, continue. Right, short term up, continue, form another correction and continue, short term up, and this correction to break down. All right, so sell once that correction, the correction gonna break down. Yeah, chart I have just shown you on the dollar yen, all are same, nothing new on these patterns, all are same. All right, and the same on this. All right, so this correction to continue for one more up move back to that top or breakdown. All right, and longer term from bottom to continue to go higher. Right, this descending channel to break up. All right, first of all we are looking for all yen pairs to test these areas, test these prices before start to go back up. All right, and chief yen, same like the other yen pairs analysis. Okay, you guys can see ABC move over there. All right, so like that. So currently look for it to continue to go lower. All right, so continue to go lower aggressively. Yeah, so if not, then one more up move gonna be over there, like the euro yen or the dollar yen. All right, like this. Okay, and then again we're gonna look for it to go down. All right, so how you can trade on these pairs, guys? There are gonna be corrections on lower time frame. All right, so you see that correction, yeah, correction, yeah. There are gonna be corrections on lower time frame. Price gonna keep pushing for upside those corrections. So just watch those corrections and trade on that for short term. Trade on that for short term. So you only can get that kind of stuff in the membership group. Yeah, I normally don't go that much in that much detail. All right, so I can show you how. All right, so this is basically 60-minute chart. All right, so how corrections appears, how corrections form. All right, so example is just there. So look for corrections there like that, and once correction complete, and correction to continue like that. Right, so these kind of trades you can see over there for short term like that. Correction completed and short term trade appear over there. Or that might be a longer term reversal. Yeah, so we are longer term a buyer on the oil, looking for longer term reversal. And dollar chief, just keep forming corrections and keep pushing higher. All right, that's the chart, looking for this bullish move on the dollar, on the CAD chief. And on lower time frame, you guys are looking for corrections, and those corrections to continue to go higher. All right. Okay, so correction, another correction, and continue to go higher. Yeah, if you don't see that correction and price is going to drop aggressively to the downside, yeah, so watch correction for more downside. Retest the bottom and reverse from the bottom again for longer term. All right, so here you got the Kiwi cat. Let me show you the chart so that you guys can understand that. So that's why I said, guys, follow me on the Telegram so that you can get the updates. All right, so basically the stuff which I have shared here, that is the stuff which I share in my Slack group, paid group. So this is what we were looking for on the Kiwi cat. Even I have shown you that chart in the weekly market outlook as well. So correction, all right, and correction to continue to go lower. Correction appeared, broken down, and even I have asked you to look for last week. Yeah, correction there, go back up or drop aggressively. All right. So what you have seen, similar way the way I have explained to you last week. If you go back to the last week weekly market outlook, you're gonna see over there, because that's how these patterns appear. That's how price moves. You're gonna see these patterns every time. Yeah, you're gonna see these patterns every time. Okay, so correct impulse, you have seen correction, next wave, correction, next wave. Yeah, price did not form correction for more upside, it formed impulsive move and broken down the uptrend. Yeah, and corrected for downside. That was the sign that the Kiwi cat is not going to continue for more upside, and you have seen breakout, and we were expecting another correction and that correction to continue to go lower. So next week, just watch for the change in pattern formation, all right, on the Kiwi cat. Okay, chart I have just shown you, bigger chart. Hope you guys understand that. I think I don't need to show you the bigger time frame chart on this updated chart. Just need to show you the change in pattern formation. Okay, so first of all, watch for it to continue to go lower. If that's not going to get lower, this is basically a longer term trade. Okay, watch if it is going to hold, go back up for short term trade there, for short term like that. Once price gonna form that flat and look for it to continue to go lower. Okay, if price break down that bottom, let it continue rather than for going short at this area for longer term. You can trade for short term, then let it continue to go lower, let price form new low within that trend. All right, let it break down, let it continue. Okay, and then let it correct the way it has done there, okay, you're gonna see correction over there, and price gonna and then look for this trade again, the trade which I was asking you to look for last week. All right, making sense? Yeah, easy stuff, no complications. All right, so let me show you on lower time frame. So this trend to continue to go lower. All right, that trend to continue to go lower. Okay, correction going lower, another correction going lower. Okay, continue to go lower. If you see that price is not going beyond that bottom, holding that bottom, and you are having this, or you are having that, okay, buy, look for buy. Okay, if you are having that, look for buy. And after that, if you are having this, okay, after that you are having this, add more back to that top. All right, so price repeat these patterns very often. It repeats again and again. So we just need to read these patterns once price is doing that. Okay, and once price is going to test that. Okay, so watch for this, watch for that, watch for this, watch for that, and start to look for it to continue to go lower. Okay, that's going to be the trade. All right, so far this kind of price action, this kind of price action, and that move. All right, after that move, same. All right, so people call that fractals or this and that, a lot of name. Actually, there are no fractals, there are patterns. And price, I mean, no, I mean, there are, we don't see random moves on our charts. Okay, there are no random moves on the charts. There are patterns, and those patterns repeat again and again. All right, so random moves gonna be like this, something like that. Yeah, all right. No, price forming patterns. You don't see that, and you are calling those patterns like fractals, yeah, or whatever the name you are giving them. All right, because you don't see what others see. Yeah, everyone see differently. All right, everyone's look at the chart from different angle, from different points of view. All right, everyone has their own view. Even if, even you know, even if I'm going to say to you guys, draw or copy this chart. Yeah, copy this chart, copy this chart on your chart. Yeah, you will not copy this chart. You will not be able to copy this chart with 100% accuracy. Some you're gonna, some problems gonna be there within your chart. All right. So we see patterns, we trade on patterns, and we know that how these patterns behaves. All right. So on the UziCAD is forming daily correction. Yeah. So looks like UziCAD is turning into a correction which can break down for one more drop. All right, this correction can break down, daily correction. This correction can break down for one more drop. We are still neutral on it. We want to see more things. So far, we got a couple of candles over there which are telling us that this can break down. How you can trade? You can trade on that pair similar way, the way I have just asked you to look for last week. Okay, this short term one more up move, this one more up move. All right, like that, one more up move. Okay, and when price gonna hit that top, watch it to get down. All right, if it is going to break down aggressively, yeah, stay in. All right, so this one more up move, if that one more up move is not going to appear over there, let it break down aggressively, let it correct, then look for it to continue to go lower. So ideally you don't have a perfect setup on it, but you can trade for short term like that. Perfect setup means that continuation is not there at the moment. I mean, you are not going to see something like that move, the move which we were expecting from this area or these areas. Yeah, we got that move. That was very nice, very good, and very quick move. Yeah, so similar kind of setup I'm just showing you on the KiwiCAD. Yeah, KiwiCAD, what KiwiCAD has done, broken down, correction. Yeah, broken down, correction. Yeah, this was sharp. So I don't think so KiwiCAD gonna be sharp like that, like UziCAD. So gonna slowly to the downside. So trade on that. Good pair to trade. All right, and on Uzi Chief, what you guys gonna look for? A short-term continuation. Let me show you the daily chart. Okay, so we can see one more drop on this pair again, like last time. All right, so we can see continuation, and then we can see one more drop like this back to that bottom. Although we are not expecting that drop, but if that drop is going to happen, how are you going to trade on that? That's the question. All right. So let me show you the lower time frame so that you can understand that how. So far there are corrections. Just simply watch for that correction to continue to go lower for one more up move, short term buy. All right. This trade. Look for that trade. All right. Look for that trade. Okay, look for that trade. If that trade is not going to happen, then what price gonna do? Price gonna break down. All right, so watch for the aggressive breakdown correction and start to repeat this behavior. All right, so breakdown correct, and keep selling short term back to that bottom. All right, so first of all, look for this. We don't have setup for this move right now, so we are having setup for short term for up move, and that up move can push higher back to that top. Alright, so pattern is flag, that pattern flag can change. Alright, so on this pair, this pair can change the pattern formation. Alright, so we are looking for it to continue to go higher for longer term. Alright, do something like that. Okay, so on lower time frame, so what you guys can see that there on lower time frame, it can get down back to the bottom. All right, okay, this short-term trade can appear over there next week, and then again for upside. All right, so if that move is not going to appear over there, I mean that triangle or expanded flat is not going to appear over there, what you guys can look for, just correct up to that trend like that and continue to go higher. That's it. All right, correct like that and break out and continue to go higher. Yes, wave, correction, wave. Wave, correction, wave. Yeah, just repeat. Keep repeating. So we still can see one more drop here like that. Okay, so similar way the way I have just shown you the other chief pairs, all right, except the dollar chief. So dollar chief and chief yen. So look for it to continue to go higher for one more up move for next week. All right, so this like that move, all right, like that move, continue to go higher for up move. Okay, if that's not you guys are not going to see that move yet, then this trend to break down. You see that trend? Okay, that trend to break, correct, and then continue to go lower. All right, Turkish lira is same like last week. It can push lower for short term or for medium term. Yeah, and once price gonna complete that move, look for it to do that. All right, so buy is not there right now. Buy only gonna be over there when this pair gonna break up aggressively. Gold is a buy. Chart have already shown you. Okay, so as I said, guys, when you're gonna see that the trend is going to break down, then start to look for it to go lower. Okay, so what is the weekly chart? Let's look at that. Okay, this is what you are looking for. The wave which is there, that wave to continue, keep pushing higher, complete that wave there. Yeah, complete that wave there. And you are having a nice setup over there. All right, so nice setup over there. Okay, continue that trend. All right, continue that trend over there. Yeah, if that trend is not going to continue, yeah, and we are going to see breakdown. Before we're gonna start to look for sell on the gold, we will watch the correction over there. So gold is not. I mean, not gold is not a bearish, not is in a bearish trend for downside for medium or longer term. Right? No, it is in a medium and longer term bullish trend, but short term there was a possibility that we can see that change in pattern formation. Yeah, this pattern formation, symmetrical pattern, symmetrical triangle was there. That triangle did not continue, and price broken down. Yeah, but now gold is forming a good opportunity. So what gold can do? Let me show you what gold can do on your lower time frame. Gold can push lower slightly, all right, like this. It can even go beyond that. So that does not mean you should not look for that trade. Okay, so this is the trade you guys are looking for, like that trade. And once price gonna hit this, you're looking for it to break out and continue to go higher. So there your eyes should be for next week. All right, there your eyes should be for next week, and hold that and continue to go higher. All right, what kind of price action you should look for? Okay, do this, do that, and do this. All right, do this, do that, and continue. All right, do this, do that, and continue. Okay. So gold, platinum. Platinum is a longer term buy. As you guys know that platinum cost, production cost is more than $900. Yeah. So right now, some mining companies underwater, and some mining companies are you know closing down. Why? What is the reason why this is not going up, going down, and why palladium is going up? Actually, currently Chinese Chinese car manufacturing companies, they are using platinum in the car. Yeah, palladium. Before that, palladium was being used. Yeah, so the move to the palladium. So because of that, the price of the palladium right now is expensive than the gold, and still keep going higher. Yeah, so at some point, demand can rise aggressively for the platinum. Yeah, so if demand is not going to rise of the platinum, and platinum is just gonna keep going lower, then what's gonna happen? Mining company is gonna shut down. When mining company is gonna shut down, supply gonna cut. There are not gonna be supply in the market, and the demand gonna be obviously when it's going to be cheaper, then why people going to buy the palladium? Why not going to buy the platinum? Yeah, for their manufacturing. I mean, car manufacturing companies can move back again to the platinum. So longer term buy setup on the platinum. Yeah, palladium. Yeah. So currently still pushing lower on lower time frame, but that does not mean you should not look for it to reverse. Yeah. So what you guys can do, it slightly can push lower. All right, like that. So look for it to reverse. All right. Keep an eye at this area. If not going to hold, going to test the bottom, look for this wave. All right, so again I can show you what kind of wave we are looking for. We are looking for something like that, aggressive move. So currently we don't have aggression over there at the bottom. We are having corrective wave. We have seen bullish corrective wave, but that turned into correction for one more drop. All right, so that kind of aggressive move. And from top we were looking for it to drop. It went down, and we were looking for it to finish the bearish move at the previous bottom. It hasn't finished yet. That bearish wave hasn't finished yet. All right, this bearish wave hasn't finished yet. By the way, it bounced off from the 750 755. Yeah, so production cost is almost $900. Yeah, 900, 950, 1000, 850. Yeah, average cost, average production cash cost per ounce. Yeah, so 750, 755 ideal place to go for longer term buy on the platinum. So short term it still can push lower the way it is doing. It is still in a bearish trend. Short term it can push lower, but the once price gonna hit the previous bottom, pay attention over there, these areas. This is doing similar way, the way you guys have seen the price action you guys have seen on the silver. All right, so slightly can push lower. All right, so keep an eye on this metal. And copper, finally copper is just pushing up. All right, so copper is finally just pushing up. So let me show you the bigger chart. So as I said before, good opportunity is there on your copper chart as well. All right, so this is your ABC move, and this is what you are looking for, this wave. Go back up, hit that top. Yeah, and the short-term trade is this, or medium-term trade is that. And how you can trade on that move? Okay, so still can get down for one more drop, but I don't think so. Price going to test the bottom again, because price has broken out the bearish trend, and looks like price going to continue to go higher next week. All right, so this trend broken out. All right, so here correction is just developing over there on your lower time frame. Yeah, and that correction to continue to go higher like that. Okay, this move. If that correction is not going to appear over there and price is going to get lower again, buy again. All right, buy again from the bottom. Buy copper again. Okay, so UK oil. UK oil or US oil, almost both chart are the same, guys. Both chart are forming the same pattern. Okay, this is what we are looking for, longer term weekly chart. And on lower time frame, just watch it to continue to go higher. All right, so yes, we still can see one more drop, but we don't have a price action for one more drop. Okay, so what you guys gonna look for next week? Okay, all right, so chart I have just shown you guys on the oil chart. Opportunity was there, very nice opportunity, broken out, pushing higher. Yeah, this chart. Let me show you again. I have shown you most this chart 3 times in this weekly market outlook. Okay, so another correction is needed over there like that, and then they're going to be a setup for more upside like that. Okay, so otherwise, watch what you can look for. You can trade on it for 15-minute time frame for short term. Perhaps like these trades, these are the short term trades. Yeah. So this correction to continue to go higher. Okay. So at some point, price gonna correct again like that. Okay. Once you're gonna see that correction is going to appear over there, again look for the continuation to upside. Okay. So far, what we are looking for oil to change the pattern formation. Yeah, flag just went up, broken out, pushing higher, completed flag, completed. Now we are expecting it to give us another pattern formation like that. If that's going to happen, you can go for short-term sell on the oil. Okay, so like that. Aggressive sell needed, one more drop back to the bottom, and then this pattern formation. Okay, there we're gonna watch price action at the bottom for flat formation. If we're not gonna get any price action over there and price gonna form another correction, then stay bearish back to that bottom and take that trade, and again look for it to reverse from the bottom. All right. Okay, so change in pattern formation gonna form a setup over there on the oil. Yeah, another correction, continue to go higher. If correction is not appearing over there, this trend is going to break down like that. Solid breakout is coming. Again, price is correcting. Then ignore the buy, look for short term or medium term sell back to that bottom, and from bottom we will be a longer term seller, buyers again on the gold, on the oil. Sorry, this is also same. All right, same. Natural gas. Ignore the natural gas right now, guys. You don't have a perfect setup on the natural gas. And here on this chart, look for continuation. All right, look for this. Okay, this move. Okay, from that bottom, slightly price can form new low within that triangle. Okay, so look for it to go back up, form new high, or retest the previous high. Okay, and here you got the uh, dollar Chinese yuan. Okay, this correction to break down and give you a longer term drop on it. All right, this correction like that, this is your trade. All right, that's your trade, and look for that. Yeah, this move can be aggressive for downside. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back. All right, so actually this is what you are looking for. All right, so you've seen correction, you have seen correction, 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 and that's your trend. Okay, so you are having corrections, something like that. All right, and you're looking for this. All right, so just watch for that to continue to go lower. All right, so Nasdaq 100 index. Nasdaq 100 index is just pushing up, and hope you guys are bullish on the US equities. Yeah, and what you guys should look for on the US equities, just to continue, just continue. Yeah, lower time frame correction and continue. Yeah, if lower time frame correction is not going to appear over there, and you guys are going to see drop. All right, you guys are going to see drop. We'll show you what kind of drop. All right, so far you guys are looking for this move, US equity market to continue to go higher. All right, so on lower time frame, these corrections to form and continue to go higher. Okay, so another correction like that, continue. Okay, if you don't see that correction breaking down, sell like that, and from bottom, longer term buyers. All right, so very easy analysis on the equity market. All right, and on the S&P 500 seam analysis, corrections, 15-minute or 30-minute corrections, and those corrections to keep pushing higher. Okay, so what is the wave? The wave you guys are looking for? The way it went down, similar way it went up. Okay, this is what you guys are looking for. Continuation. All right, and here on lower time frame, corrections, those corrections to continue to go higher. Okay, once this trend gonna break down, look for it to go down. Okay, that these correction and form another corrections, keep going higher. Yeah, if we are not going to see correction breaking down, look for one more drop and again longer term buyers over there. All right, so, and UK 100 index is almost same. All right, so you guys are looking for UK 100 index to continue to go higher. All right, this wave, like that wave. Okay, how you can trade on that? Similar way, the way I have just shown you the other US equities. All right, so you're looking for correction, another correction to appear, yeah, or change in pattern formation like flat and continue to go higher, or correct and continue to go higher. So buy setup on the UK 100 index as well. All right, and on US 30, same. Dow Jones Industrial, same like the the S&P 500. All right, so let me show you the bigger chart first. All right, so this is what you are looking for. Go back to your lower time frame, like 4 hour or 1 hour. Watch correction there. These kind of corrections. All right, watch correction there, and look for it to continue. Yeah, once it's gonna drop like this, watch for correction, go down, and again from bottom, look for it to reverse for upside. All right, same analysis on the US Russell 2000. All right, so same analysis, correction, correction. Okay, this trend to break down, correct, go down. Okay, if not breaking down, this is the breakout. Okay, so you're looking for like that breakout to the downside. All right, if not breaking down, correcting, short term buy, keep buying for short term as long as you see that there are corrections. German 30 seem like the UK 100 index. All right, so here is your trend, which is just building over there. All right, so watching for another correction over there, and that correction to continue to go higher. Okay, if the trend is going to break down like that, one more drop and then up again. All right, and here you got the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is forming an ABC move. That ABC move to break out and continue to go higher. Okay, if that ABC move is not breaking up and the Bitcoin is testing the previous bottom or forming new low, okay, this is what you are looking for. Yeah, this ABC move to break out and continue to go higher. Yeah, any tiny flag there, correction, watch for that to break out like this. Okay, watch for that to break out and continue to go higher. If you're gonna see that, if you see that that's not going to continue to go higher and pushing lower for one more drop, yeah, ideal place for longer term by 2800 or 3000. All right, so chart I have already posted over there. All other cryptocurrencies are at the bottom and we are longer term bullish on them. All right, so I will look at that. I will look at that. So all cryptocurrencies are at the bottom and we are longer term bullish on them. All right. So if you are selling the cryptocurrencies against the dollar, then make sure you are selling them for very small, more small profit. Yeah, so they are at the bottom. As I said before, you are selling them for short term. So we are bullish on all these major coins, the coins which I'm just showing you. Yeah, Oita, Ripple, Ethereum, Dash, ADA, Lumen. So how you can trade on the Ripple, all right? So let me show you the Ripple chart. Okay, this is the Ripple chart, all right? So look for that to break out and continue to go higher. Okay, one more drop, test that previous bottom, look for buy there. If not, breakout, just go for long on its own breakout. Strong breakout, not corrective breakout. Strong breakout, aggressive breakout is needed for more upside. All right, so which chart you are? FGBL. Okay, FGBL. Eurobond, yeah. FGBL, which one? There are a couple of charts. All right, so let's look at this. All right. So let's look at this chart, what it is doing on your monthly time frame. Clear continuation trend is over there. Yeah, it can it can continue. Yeah, it can continue. FGB1, FGBL1, FGBL1. All right. Yeah, that's the one which I have just opened for you. FGBL1, I think. Yeah. So how there is a clear trend on your monthly time frame. Yeah, there is a clear trend. Just look at that. These are the corrections. There is a clear trend for upside. Okay, so it is in a strong bullish trend. Right, so you cannot sell this for this move. You only can look for it to push up for next couple of months like that. Okay, do that. And how you can trade on that chart? You can trade on that chart for 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 upside. All right, and even you can sell for short term against the trend from previous high. All right, so that way. So right, so these are the short term trades. These are the short term or medium term trades, or even longer term because these are on the weekly waves or weekly time frame waves. Yeah, like that. These are the weekly waves. Okay, and every time when you're gonna see that it is forming new low within that longer term continuation for upside. Okay, so if I'm going to get down on the daily time frame, yeah, so uh, there you got the trend, all right? So recent trend, and this trend is strong. Yeah, so that trend to break down, all right, like that, to break down, correct, and continue the way you guys have seen here. Yeah, it broken down, but correction was so huge and went down. All right, so yeah, when price gonna open with gap down, that's gonna be a clue for you that the price is gonna get down. Price is not gonna continue to go higher. Gap up, upside. Gap down, drop. Okay, so this trend, it is still in a bullish trend, and it can continue to go higher. Yeah, like that. It can push up. So gap down, like the way it done here. Gap down, correct, and test the bottom. From bottom, look for this. Yeah, so it can do that. It can continue push up. So gap up gonna give you a clue that either it is going to continue for more upside or not. So that's the FGBL. All right. So I think enough, guys. Enough for this week. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that weekly market outlook. Yeah. So any other question, guys? All right. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming into the meeting. So let's look at the Tesla. What Tesla is doing. So Tesla chart is similar like the chart which you guys have just seen over there. All right, so it is in a trend. This is a bigger sideways correction. All right, So come down and continue. All right. So correction, go lower. All right. So when you are selling these kind of stocks, make sure you sell them with care. Yeah, because they are strong trending for upside. They can bounce off at any time for upside. All right. So yeah, correction there. Go down, test that bottom, and reverse from that bottom. This wave. All right, and continuation for upside like that wave. That wave you guys are looking for, yeah, or this pattern to continue to go higher. All right. Okay, guys, thank you very much. We'll see you back. Silver, I have already shown that there's gonna be a buy setup on the silver, same like gold. Just look at my gold chart on my trading view profile. You can understand. Thank you, guys, everyone. Thank you very much. We'll see you back again in another weekly market outlook next week. Thank you. Have a nice week. Enjoy your nice weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.